Hello and welcome to Last Tequila Standing. We are here with Debbie Medina and Jonathan Gatch of Senor Rio Tequila. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having us.
I'm so excited to hear about this tequila. I'm really excited because these bottles are beautiful. Jonathan, tell us, how did you get started in the tequila industry?
Well, actually started about 5 years ago when Debbie got a call from her dad who she hadn't seen or heard from in 30 years. And she felt a little funny about going down, but I said, you know what, he's getting up in age and really should go visit him. So she goes, well, you come with me. So we went down, and it was a little awkward at first, and got really emotional. And then he pulled out this tequila, more like a moonshine in a plastic jug. And we were like, oh, if we don't go blind, we'll be okay. And we started drinking this, and it was really pretty good. So during our stay, her dad actually showed us the process and told us that the family's been doing it for 3 generations, if not longer. And when we left and came back up to Arizona, we decided to leave our careers. Debbie was in real estate, I was an accountant, and start to pursue this. And we went down to different parts of Mexico, mostly in the state of Jalisco, and went to a lot of different distilleries and found one that would work with us with our process without changing it. And in the meantime, we're getting all our licensing and our trademarking done. And on Cinco de Mayo of 2009, we got our first delivery. We filled out our bottles and brought them up to Arizona.
Exciting stuff.
So it was more like love in a bottle. People are kind of referring it to that. So.
Yeah. So, Debbie, what would you like everyone to know about Senor Rio Tequila? It's got a beautiful name, beautiful presentation.
Thank
What else can you
you.
tell
Well,
us
you know,
about?
when people look at it, immediately they look at the bottle because the bottle is very beautiful. It's so unique. It's almost like a crystal decanter. And there's a lot of history behind our brand. Senor Rio actually means Mr. River, and it's dedicated to my dad because he made this in small batches in Mexico. So we thought how appropriate to dedicate it to him by using his nickname. And then when we were trying to decide on a logo, we thought the agave plant, but it's so non-original. So we went through some old family photographs and we picked one of my dad where he was in his 30s, and we used his profile. It's lasered into the stopper, which is all glass. And so when they look at a bottle now, they pick it up and they go, wow, you know, this is pretty cool because it's actually dedicated to a family member. And then John and I, we started self-distributing. As John mentioned, I was in real estate and he was an accountant. So we left our careers and we put our heart and our soul and all our cash to make this possible. So we really are living our dream and just telling people, you know what, if you like tequila, we already love you. And not all tequilas are created equal. So we invite you to try ours and see how it holds up to what you like to drink.
So who designed, I see the beautiful portrait, and I don't know if you can see that at home, viewers, but who designed the bottle? Because the bottle is just amazing.
That was Jonathan. Again, we wanted something really elegant, like a crystal decanter, but a couple of things that we thought about were, well, it's bartenders that are always pouring, so let's make it, we like to say, bartender friendly. So it has a long, sexy neck for easy pouring. And then also, it's very sophisticated. We actually get emails from people that once they buy our tequila, they keep the bottle, almost like a collectible, and they put their olive oil, their bath oil, their mouthwash. One guy made a hookah out of it, another one a lamp. So it's pretty cool. We're kind of going green when we really didn't have that intent, but it's nice. Maybe one day we'll find this in an antique shop 50 years from now, so it's pretty nice.
It does sort of look like an antique a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just one thing also, with all the tequilas on the market, we wanted something to be a little different, that if somebody goes into a store or into a restaurant, they see something like, what is that? And then when they try it, they see that we're not only beautiful on the outside, but we're beautiful on the inside.
Right.
A nice ultra premium tequila.
Exactly. Well, we've talked a lot about the bottle and the presentation, which is beautiful. Can you tell us, you know, about the tequila itself? What separates it and makes it different from all the other tequilas out there? Why should people drink your tequila?
Well, it's a fine sipping tequila. You don't want to shoot it like the old college days. And the way we present it is, not only is it 100% from the Blue Weber agave, which is most of the good tequilas are today, but it's all estate-grown agave. So our distillery owns the plants. We don't buy from other estates. We wait 8 to 12 years before we harvest them. Some of the national brands, they do a little less, and sometimes you get a harsh burn to it. And on top of that, during our fermentation process, we actually keep our tanks open. We have citrus trees surrounding it. So you get a nice, almost like a peppery taste because it's volcanic soil. It's the lowlands. We make it in Tequila, Mexico. And on the back of your palate, you get a nice citrus finish. And that's what you really get on our Blanco. Then the Reposado, we aged 6 months in French oak. So you pick up almost a little bit of a smokiness, a little bit of a honey. And then our Añejo, which is our prize, we call it our cognac of tequilas, we age for 2 years, and it brings out a lot of Scotch and whiskey characteristics, being in the barrel so long.
Now, why did you choose the French oak for this one right here? For the
Both of them
They're
are
both
the
in French oak.
Yeah.
Why did you go with the French oak versus another kind of
Compared
oak
to the
barrel?
American oak, it just, actually when we were picking our distillery, that was one of the things we wanted to be a little different, so it
It's a
had
lot
a
more
really
complex.
nice flavor. Yeah.
Okay.
Not more complex.
Great.
And
Well, oh, sorry, go ahead.
And I was just going to suggest that the Blanco, which is so nice by itself, but we have a lot of cocktails that you can mix. And if you go to our website, which is senorrio.com, we have about 50 variations. And we like to say they're so simple. You only need 2 or 3 ingredients. One that we came up with, we were poolside, living in Arizona where it's triple digits for 4 or 5 months at a time. We had some pink lemonade in the refrigerator, so we decided to try the Blanco with the pink lemonade. And it was so nice. It was just so refreshing
Sounds
and
good.
low calorie. And so I'm holding it up going, gosh, this is so nice. And I looked at it and I said, pink bikini, yeah. It's the only pink bikini I wear anymore. And one size fits all. So then we decided to do a little breast cancer campaign, and we pinked it up with our pink bikini, put the
that's
ribbon,
great.
and we did a donation to the Susan G. Komen. It was in 2009, the first year that we were out, in honor of my grandmother who passed from cancer and John's mom, who's a breast cancer survivor. So it was kind of nice that just from drinking tequila, we kind of took it and let it evolve into a nice campaign for a good cause.
Yeah, that's a great cause. I've been involved with Susan G. Komen, and they're an amazing cause to be involved with. So that's great that you were able to pink it up with them, and sounds like a great drink too. So I see a lot of other things sitting on the table here. We have. Can you talk about your cigar a little
Sure.
bit?
Well, you know, being the new guy on the block and trying to make us different with our marketing, we like to do the guerrilla marketing. We don't have the monies that a lot of the national brands have. We're a small boutique tequila, and so what we do is think outside the box. One of the things is I've been a cigar smoker for many years, so we've been infusing Nicaraguan cigars with our Blanco tequila, phenomenal, and they go very well. So when people come in and do tastings, when we're doing tastings at a liquor store and they buy a bottle, we give a complimentary cigar.
Nice.
And they've been going phenomenal. I think we went through over 1,000 cigars this past year, and we're not even cigar makers.
So you don't sell your cigars outside?
No,
of
we just been giving them out.
They're just
People want
treats.
us to
Yeah.
sell them though, because
Yes.
they've been really good. And then we do the dog tags, little piece of jewelry if you're not a cigar smoker. And then when we came up with actually a couple of the Cosmo magazines and some of the fashion magazines, they do the rubs, for
Body
the
scrub.
skin, body scrubs.
Oh, yeah.
So we incorporated our Blanco with salt from the Dead Sea, a little olive oil and lime juice, and it's
Do a little
it's
demo.
really
Oh, sure.
it's really something that's phenomenal for the
Oh,
skin. So you don't have to just
wow.
drink it; you could actually use it on the body too.
So this is the tequila with lime juice
Yes.
and a
Smell,
little bit of sisal.
smell. Isn't that nice?
I wanna
So,
I want to
so
drink
you
it.
can do a lot of things with tequila, and it's exfoliating the dry skin.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we like
it
to
feels
say,
great.
actually, I put some on as a cologne perfume. No, it's so nice that you can sip it, you can mix it, you can make a body scrub.
Yeah,
I like
never knew you
to.
could do that with tequila.
Yeah.
And then we have over here, we had some music artists actually make some music
Yeah.
for tequila.
Yes.
I was really excited to hear about a rapper that made a song for Senor Rio. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, his name is 2-D, and we met him in Phoenix, and he's just so talented. I really think that he's going to go somewhere. And so in talking with him, we said, we've got this idea. We want a hip song about our tequila, and we want it to kind of have a meaning. So the song is about this guy who's trying to get this girl who's a designer diva. And he's at a bar, and he ends up getting her attention with his bottle of Senor Rio. So it's a little bit of old school meets hip hop, and then the music is done by Paul Hardcastle from a cut that he did called Rainforest, and he's in England now, so he gave us the rights to use his music along with this old school hip hop 2-D that does this song called Class in a Glass. So it's really a lot of fun. It's on our website. And then another one is a flamenco guitarist. His name is Charles Watson, again out of Arizona. And he came up with some wonderful music that we call it sipping. So it's Escape with Senor Rio. And you just put this on and forget your worries, and it's all just so nice guitar music that you can enjoy all the expressions of Senor Rio with.
That's exciting.
And we give them away. We don't sell them. So a lot of times when we're doing a tasting, we say, buy a bottle today and please have a CD or have a cigar or a necklace. And
That's
sometimes
great.
when people send us reviews, we say, thank you so much, we appreciate that, and we send them a gift. So it's just our way of showing our appreciation to all of those that support us.
That's exciting. So, where can we find your tequilas? What store could I go in and buy your tequila? What restaurants are currently having
We
your
list them
drinks?
on our website. So we, again, senorrio.com, we have a section that says all of the restaurants and the bars that serve it. But some of the larger stores are Total Wine and More, Bevmo in Arizona, and Binny's in Illinois. And then the restaurants are throughout Arizona, Illinois, Oregon, Vermont, California, Tennessee, Nashville, and a small presence just in Holland on the internet. So again, we tell people though, if you live in a state that doesn't have it, you can go and ask for it, and then they can always contact us and we can build a relationship with them or a distributor.
That's exciting. So you're not only in the United States, but you're going worldwide. So your brand is expanding. How long have you been around?
We're 2.5 years on the market,
Okay.
and as Debbie was saying, we're actually in 7 states, including Connecticut, a little presence with the internet and Holland, and we just connected with a agent that's actually trying to bring our tequila to England and South Africa. So,
Oh, nice.
so 2012 should be really nice year.
So got some great plans in the works. And
Yeah, I think so.
That's
I
exciting.
think so. A
That's
couple
really
more
soon.
states.
So you'll be
too.
traveling to South Africa pretty soon.
Maybe.
Southern area. So I know that they're probably all your favorites, but do you have a favorite one of, out of the añejo or the
Well,
reposado?
I really drink all three, but when I'm going to sip, I like to sip on the reposado. I just put it in a brandy snifter, and after dinner it just goes down so nice because you're getting the wonderful sweetness of the agave, that hint of the oak from the barrel, the whiskey that was in the barrel prior, so a little bit of honey comes through, and there's a lot going on with the reposado. This one, the Blanco, you can sip it, but again, we've got about 50 plus cocktails on the website, and then the Añejo's our sipper. But on Saturday nights, there's a cocktail I love called the Margatini, which we're gonna make for you today. And it's a really nice cocktail. I actually say it's better than a day at the spa. I don't get to the spa much anymore, but it is a very, very good cocktail,
sounds
and it's
great.
all natural.
That sounds great. Well, tell our viewers again where we can find you online, and then let's make some drinks.
SenorRio.com, and then we also have a presence on Facebook and Twitter. So help us spread the word. And again, if you like tequila, we already love you.